Today your boy is feeling good and he's diving straight into the Leicester City career mode with only 1 hour left. 1 hour to make a bunch of transfer decisions. Today is the time where the transfer window shuts down. In the last episode, we had a shocking, absolutely shocking move come in for Martial. Transfer talks have ended. Porto, they are not actually going for him, which means we get to keep Anthony Martial, and he is not going anywhere. Huge news to kick off the episode. So in the last episode, I was going through the comments and you guys have come in once again suggesting players everywhere. Facundo Pellistri is one of the top comments, if not the top comment of the last video, coming in from Sammy Swift. And then it's Ocean is coming in with saying, I think a backup keeper is needed desperately. So I think you guys are making some great points right here, including the one from Reginald, who says, Johnny, it's time for Timo Werner to make a return to the Premier League, provided Martial goes to Porto. Now, obviously, that didn't happen, so Timo Werner will probably not find his way into the team, but I do fully agree. We do need a good backup goalkeeper. That was something I didn't realize. Livakovic is the only one we have, really, and he actually is the only one we have. Wow, this is a dangerous situation. Let's get him quick. The backup goalkeeper deal has just been done for only 7 million. I am going for Capril from Bari. I wanted to bring in a young goalkeeper that has the potential to still grow, but will be okay with the fact that he sat on the bench. I didn't want to bring in an older goalkeeper that's then going to be sat there and be unhappy about the fact that he doesn't get playtime behind Livakovic, who we all know he is insane. So Bari has sold Elia Capril for 7 million, and he comes in with a 73 rating, which is just about perfect in my opinion. When he needs to be relied on, he will be relied on, and I'm very happy with this signing, and with the fact that my assistant coaches out there have pointed out this glaring issue in the team that I didn't recognize. Look, I personally really enjoy both of the wingers that we have sat on the bench, Nakamura and Balikvisha, but I will have to admit that I haven't seen significant impact from both of those guys often enough. So I thought, how about we bring a top backup for the wing? It is a 40 million transfer for that man on the bike right there. I am talking about Sporting's Marcus Edwards. Yes, today's biggest signing is Marcus Edwards coming into our team and being the designated backup to our starting 11 players, massively upgrading the strength that we are bringing off the bench in an offensive sense, because as much as I love Nakamura and Balikvisha as talents in real life, as we speak, they are not having enough impact for a team that wants to challenge for the top 4. So we're going in. We are going to be bringing in Marcus Edwards, and then we'll be swapping between Balikvisha and Nakamura to decide which one we actually enjoy more when they come off the bench. And I am willing to drop one of the defenders for it, actually. How about... Ooh, Vice. That's a tough one, you know. I never really sub in Drewsbury Hall, do I? I'll make my decision. I don't know yet. I'm too confused. But, hey, welcome. Marcus Edwards, 88 pace, 75 shooting, 72 passing, 86 dribbling. Now, that, my friends, is a proper big transfer. Now that the transfer window is shut, take a look at this beautiful league table. We are in that second position. Hey, I really would not mind staying there. I gotta be honest with you, lads. That is gonna be fun for us. We want to stay in the top 4, but we have a game coming up against Spurs today, who are in 5 points. And I can't wait to see what Marcus Edwards can do off the bench. Balikvisha and Nakamura are just going to be rotating. And yeah, let's see. You know what just came to my mind as we are jumping to the Spurs game? How's the next FIFA going to feel? Like, how is that game going to be? Because it's obviously not going to be called FIFA, right? It's going to be EA Sports FC. But how's the gameplay going to be? How are the graphics going to change? How's career mode going to be changing? Because, like, if you look at it, a couple of years ago, EA looked for new employees, and one of the criteria in it was saying, like, we need new people to come in and work on, like, this, that, and other. And then one of the categories was online career mode. Do you guys want that? If there is an online career mode, do you guys think you'll be playing it? Because I know for a fact there's going to be a bunch of content creators playing against each other, and it's going to make for some amazing content. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about it. This is going to make things very interesting if it was ever to come. I really hope it does. Oh, that's a good ball. Livakovic doesn't look good there, but so does my defense. Despite going a little bit deeper with our defensive line, we have been beaten at the back once more. And Mo Salah plays at Spurs. What the hell have I just seen? They have Son, Kane, and Salah. Spurs could be title contenders, guys. That is going to be very interesting to watch out for. I don't know why Livakovic didn't dive. It still annoys me. Barnes, lovely move. Oh, Barnes. Go on, son. Etial. Asensio left foot. Yes! That's why I signed him, I swear to God. That is one of the reasons why I believed in Asensio when others doubted him. Yes! Get in, Asensio. Take a look at this. Martial gets the assist for this one. Asensio, top right, left foot. Exactly the reason why he's the replacement of Maddison. Good steal by the defense. Straight into the attack with Martial and Asensio prepared for this moment. Barnes going in behind the defense. It's an absolutely amazing ball from Asensio and Martial in the center. Yes, mate. Suck on that, Spurs. Time to bring on Edwards. Let's try him out on the left because that's the side I want to see him in. And then we're going to bring on the likes of Carranza as well and shore up the defense a little bit more with Kaduolu joining in. 90th minute. Down the left we go. Edwards looking for Carranza. He finds him. Carranza back over to Edwards. First chance to shoot. Oh, he's a left footer. What? There is no way. That's the first thing he does for the flipping team. He's a left footer. I am 100% sure he's left footed. It said that when I bought him, right? I'm going to look into it in a second. That was one of the oddest, weakest finesse shots going in from, I don't know how. It's more like a lob than a finesse shot. How does he put? Honestly, lads. That is some debut. Marcus Edwards, isn't he former Spurs? I think he was a Spurs talent at some point, wasn't he? Then he moved over to different teams. That could be the reason why. What a debut for Marcus Edwards. I am so impressed. Oh, Barnes has now gone up to an 85, I'm seeing. He is feeling the pressure from Edwards. And yes, Edwards is left-footed and has a 3-star weak foot. How the hell did you pull that off, pal? Oh, he does have 79 long shots. Now though, friends, it's time for the first time Leicester City stepping up onto the Europa League stage. This is the type of level we want to play at. Obviously, Europa League this season, but hopefully Champions League in the upcoming year. We are building an incredible squad that will be playing against a very strong-looking Valencia team led by Cavani here. Okay, I'm getting ruined by Castillejo straight away. And Livakovic is awake this time. Good. Ooh, great ball. Thales Magno, New York City FC talent. Finding the man in the center. This is not how I wanted to go into the group stages of Europa League football. Unacceptable. I don't know why Castillejo is nearly unstoppable, but I am really not capable of changing that fact. This is unbelievable. It's 2-0. Castillejo is someone, he's my kryptonite. Yep, that's it. He's my kryptonite. Oh, that's beautifully done by Tete. Martial near post. All right, one back. One back. This team, when it comes to passing play and movement, it's just beautiful to watch. Asensio, Hansko, Asensio, Hans! Oh! Yes! Man, I love this centre-back. He's my captain for a reason. Such a leader. Always steps up when I need him. All right, 62nd minute. This time around, I want to give the boys a little bit of a longer run. So, Edwards is coming in. Balikwisha also gets a chance because I want to see if I need him or Nakamura on the bench. And I will give a little bit of time off to Ndidi and just pop Bardi into centre midfield. I think that should be okay. I want to see how he plays there compared to Drewsbury Hall, who at times just feels very sluggish to me. I love that from De Vrij. Great tackle to move us forward. Here's Balikwisha being given a little bit too much space. Let's see if it can shoot. It did look odd. Looked like a knuckleball. Allows our opponents to get one last attack in, possibly. De Vrij so far in this game has been great, by the way. Look at that. He's such a solid pickup for the back line. And it feels much more smooth on the ball. And in terms of movement as well. Than I expected him to. So that's a great one for us. As we do run through the lines again. Here goes Edwards. Once more. Maybe not this time. Okay, so the first time he played for our team, he did exceptionally well. Second time, we made a comeback to 2-2. But again, Valencia was impressive. They are going to be a tough opponent in the group stages here for that first place if we want to compete for it. Now we have the games of Aston Villa, Millwall in the Carabao Cup, and Crystal Palace, and then a Europa League opponent coming up that I don't even know what team that is. What is that? Shamrock Rovers. Oh, okay. How did they make it in there? Then we have Watford after that, and then Arsenal after that. I think the Arsenal game is a massive one. We need to step into that one, so let's see how we do in these other games before. Against Aston Villa, it's a 2-0 loss. In the Carabao Cup, by the way, I will be fully playing with the reserves team. So here's the matchup against Millwall. If the Carabao Cup, we get to the final again, it's going to be our reserves team. And Balikwisha and Nakamura both scoring goals. Basically just screaming at me. Johnny, watch out. You brought in Marcus Edwards for no reason, but we'll see. But a Crystal Palace game, I am a bit worried after seeing us getting beaten by the likes of Aston Villa, especially considering we played at home, but our team is fully fit, good on form. I fully expect 3 points. Carranza, another one off the bench players. Hey, last 2 games, massive impact from the lads that normally sit on the bench in the first team. So, well done, Carranza. Shamrock surprisingly have picked up 1 point in their game as well in the Europa League. I am impressed. I wonder who the third team is in our group, as I haven't checked yet. But here it goes. First team plays should be a win. And it is. And why are we just barely winning games with just 1 goal difference? Makes me feel very uncomfortable. This game right here is essential because if we do win, we could actually stay within the top 4. We're currently 5th as we speak. So Watford, I'm sorry, but that man in the center attacking midfield position right there, that's what you're going to do now. Come on, please. Yes. 3 goals. Asensio, Barnes, and of course, Anthony freaking Martial. So after all those games, guys, we are now in the 3rd position. 16 points on Leicester City. Liverpool on 18. So we're only 2 points off the top. I'm still surprised that Aston Villa beat us, but I still remember last season, they were in the FA Cup final. They were in the top 8, and they are doing very well this season. So maybe I have to take Aston Villa a little bit more serious right here. And here is the squad as we speak. We have seen a little bit of growth. Martial gone up to an 83. I'm very satisfied with that. That is going to be a very important one for us. And I do feel like Martial doesn't have as much pace as he should. But then again, in real life, he hasn't really portrayed it too much lately. But Enis Bardi up to a 79. Even goats can still grow. This is in fact a massive game. If we do lose this, Arsenal gets behind us within just 1 point in the league. So I cannot have that happen. I need our team to keep up these performances. And obviously, not just in simulations, I need to perform myself, which I've done so far, to be fair. Very dangerous beginning. Are you flipping kidding me? He's not even offside. Wow, Livakovic, thanks for that. Into Asensio, who probably should have number 10, but he doesn't care. He'll just finesse it from out here. Oh, I thought that was in. Close. How about a little bit of action right here? Not a header. Oh, it is a header. Actually, I wanted to go for a bicycle kick, but hey, it's fine. No, not again. Yes, Livakovic. Defense, man. Let's get a clean sheet, please. What the hell is Orban doing up there? Oh, that's in. Livakovic, mate. He's a god, isn't he? Saka. Yes, Hansko. Saka on the floor. And Leicester City attacking with Hansko. This is something that he does at Feyenoord as well. Here goes Tete. Yes, Tete. Now show me strength and composure. Because you can do this all by yourself, I thought. Please, Mons, shoot. Ah, mate. De Vrij, man. De Vrij and Hansko is such a good partnership. I know we're conceding many goals, but honestly, both of them feel amazing on the ball. Or not on the ball, but, you know, defending. Tete. Here he goes. Freaking Tete. Brings it back. Bang, bang. Yes! Let's go, man. This is what I like to do, man. I like to do the thing that they don't expect. And that is bringing it back to bring it forward again. Hansko. Honestly, lads, when it comes to physicality, we ain't missing it. Trust me. This defense, De Vrij and Hansko, these are two people who don't mind sticking a leg in. Hansko, please. Oh, what the? No! Livakovic! I love him. I absolutely love him. He is just incredible, ain't he? Right, 69th minute. Time for another trial for the boys. Edwards, he's a bit tired, but who cares? And you know what? Carranza deserves a little bit of playtime. And Bardi too. And Didi just shoulder bars him off the freaking ball. Why am I doing that? Why am I being brain dead all of a sudden? Honestly, wow. I need to, you know, up the wages of Livakovic or something because I owe him so much. 88th minute. Can we actually hold on to this clean sheet? Why did I say it? I'm going to concede. No, I'm not. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. I can literally not hold on to a ball for a few flipping seconds. Yes, De Vrij. Oh, mate, what a defensive performance. I love this team. It's not just about attack. It's about the defensive actors too. De Vrij and Hansko, the two towers at centre-back. And then, if they somehow get past them two, there is Livakovic to be beaten, who is the hero of today's episode. That is for sure. So let's do a roundup of today's episode. We obviously ended off at the end of the transfer window in August. We have picked up a bunch of victories despite the loss against Aston Villa, and we have managed to win against Arsenal, which was a huge game, which will be coming up again after a game against Man City, where our main team might actually be tired. But then again, it's the Carabao Cup, so as I said, it's going to be our reserves team, the second lineup, that is going to be playing that game. But having said all that, let's take a deeper look into the league tables in Europe and also in the Premier League. So in Europe, at the moment, we are first ahead of Hearts. Okay, Valencia and Hearts have drawn against each other as well. So we are the only team with a victory so far in this group, which I do not mind. And then in the Premier League, second. Hey, would you look at that? 19 points. Same record as Liverpool. Only team to have not been beaten yet is Chelsea. 5 wins and 3 draws right there for them. And yeah, at the bottom, we have the likes of West Brom, Norwich, and Wolves. So our team and the boys are doing a great job. I do also want to see, though, how individual players are doing for us. So if I could somehow find those stats, how the hell do you find those stats these days? Everything has changed here, and I do not like it. Is it in the office? Player stats. There we go. So in the player stats in the Europa League, Szymanski is doing best right now for the likes of Feyenoord. Interesting. Champions League, it's Dario Spikic. Really? Wow, that surprises me. That is such an odd one. And then in the league itself, in the Premier League, my friends, we are currently looking at Anthony Martial. 8 games, 8 goals. He is goated, and he's fighting off big names like Lukaku, Haaland, Immobile, Müller. Oh, honestly, there are some mad transfers in there, but that's it for today's episode, guys. I appreciate you all. This team that we have created is truly amazing and has some unbelievable moments. Livakovic up to an 86. fully deserved. Have a good day, guys. See you on the next one. Take care and peace.